Yo, we talking about my boy Nate Frizzle, Doggy Chisel. Rest in peace to the late great Nate Dogg, aka the King of Hooks. I'm gonna do a lot different. I'll be reading for this. I ain't gonna be reading from my phone. I'm gonna look up at y'all when I see it, like give a dog a bone. Yeah, follows way home. And shout out to Nate Dogg's son, keeping the Spider legacy alive. Now, Daniel Haley redirects here from the other uses of Nathan Haley, disfiguring the article in America, singer and Canadian ice player, sometimes known by the same moniker as Nathan McCannon. The Daniel Dwayne Haley, August 6, 1969, passed on March 15, 2011, known professionally as Nate Dogg, was an American singer, rapper, and songwriter. He has gained recognition for providing soulful chords and other guest vocals for several notable hip hop songs between 1992 and 2007, earning him the honorific title King of Hooks. Haley began his career in 1990 as a member of 213 STOG. They gave you that groupie love hip hop trio formed by cousins Snoop Dogg and friend Warren G. I frequently collaborated with Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Exhibit X to the Z. The gang got a mean hood, and I got somebody Exhibit. In the 1990s, his distinctive tone became sought after for hooks. In the 2000s, he began working with other artists such as Eminem, so crack a bottle. Big D in the club, it's your birthday papers, breathe on it to the two. Most deaf regular figure, Ludacris, I got codes. Haley performed on 18 songs that charted on the Billboard's Hot 100, 16 as a featured artist, and 2 as a primary artist. So it's 10 in the clip and 1 in the hole. And they dogs back to me. Somebody's turn cold. They been jumping and yelling. So tap it like, hey, talking Warren G had to regulate. His feature as an artist and primarily includes 21 Questions 2003 by 50 Cent, in which reached number one with Regulate 1994, which reached number two. It Shake That 2006, which reached number six. Regulate was nominated for the Best Hip Hop Performance by a Duo Group in the 37th Annual Grammy Awards. Holly releases 3 studio albums as well as several singles as a solo artist. Haley suffered extensive from alcoholism, and on March 15, 2011, after suffering 2 strokes, he Haley died at the age of 41, possessed of heart failure. The biography. Nathaniel Dwayne Haley was born on August 19, 1969, at Long Beach, California. He had 3 brothers, Samuel Haley, Manuel Haley, and Daniel Haley, and the 2 sisters, Pamela Haley Burns and Latanya Haley Watkins. His cousins included rappers Butch Cassidy and Snoop Dogg. His family moved to from Clarksdale, Mississippi, where he spent most of his childhood. His first performance was at the age of 4 at a Lifetime Life Baptist Church in Clarksdale, where his father was a pastor and his mother led the choir. At 14, after the divorce of his parents, Haley moved to Long Beach with his mother. Haley attended Long Beach Public High School. He sung in the choir in the New Hope Baptist Church in Long Beach. At age 17, Haley dropped out of high school, left home, and established the United States Marine Corps. He was stationed as Camp Squad in Okinawa Prefecture, Japan, in the Material Readiness Battalion of the 4th Circuit Support Group, which supplied ammunition to most of the Pacific Ocean. After 3 years as a ammunition specialist, he received a military discharge in 1989 and returned to Long Beach. Musical career 213. In 1990, Nate Dogg and friends Snoop Dogg and Warren G formed a rap trio called 213. They recorded their first demo tape in the back of the VIP Records in Long Beach. The demo was heard by Dr. Dre, the stepbrother of Warren G, who then invited the group in his studios. Solo career. Haley debuted on Dr. Dre's first solo album, the number one, Chronic 1992 in this singing compilation, and the new gangster rap sound G-Funk was well received by critics. He signed to Dr. Dre's label Death Row Records in 1993. Nate Dogg was also featured in Snoop Dogg's debut solo album, Doggy Style. My first album introduced to Snoop Dogg, by the way. 2 years old, lad the MC. In 1993, he is singing and was promoted to the track but Ain't No Fun If the Homies Can't Have None. In 1994, Haley co-wrote and sung Regulate with Warren G. If Mr. You can see what I see, then that's a heart being for. And she's dirty, funny players. I'm rolling with my ninjas, rolling with my followers. With the thug figures. All right, get on. Dead here. Haley was featured on How Long Will They Mourn Me on Thug Life, Volume 1 from Thug Life. On July 1998, aiming his departure from Death Row Records, the label released its double album, G-Funk Class, one of the best, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Volume 1 and Volume 2. It was included as singles Nobody Does It Better, which peaked at number 18 on the Billboard's Hot 100 chart in August 1998, and Never Leave Me Alone, which had peaked at number 33, that 3 on November 1996. 5 years old when that came out. In 2001, with Electra Records' follow-up Music and Me peaked at number 3 on the Billboard's top R&B/hip-hop albums chart. Haley had an Emphasis album slated to release in 2003. It was shelved by Electra Records and released as a bootleg recording. Haley sought to sing the hook on the artist tracks. His notable collaborations, 16 of which charted on Billboard's Hot 100, including All About You, 1996, Rest Peace, Tupac, Rest Peace, Nate Dogg, Rest Peace, Joel, and the next episode. In 2000 by Dr. Dre, Gangsta Nation, 2003 by the West Side Connection, Oh No, 2000 by Most Def, Can't Deny It, 2001 by Fabulous, Lay Low, 2001 by Snoop Dogg, Area Codes, 2001 by Ludacris, Woo-wee, 2003 by Mark Ronson, The Streets, 2002 by Dub C, I Like That, 2004 by Houston, Till I Collapse, 2002, and Shake That, 2006 by Eminem, and Have a Party, 2006 by Mobb Deep. And it's Priest Prodigy too. In 2002, Haley was a celebrity episode of The Weakest Links were eliminated by Exhibit and Young MC. He was among the final 3. In 2007, Haley found the internet praise a gospel music choir at Jacob Luss successfully auditioned for and joined the choir. In November 2012, popular studio album entitled Nate Dogg, It's a World of Wonderful Life from 7 Arts, Music, and United Media and Music Group was speculated. However, the album was never released. 2015, Warren G released Regulate G-Funk Era Part 2, which featured previous unreleased audios and verses from Haley on every track. In June 2024, Flex UK released a 6 in the Morning with sample Haley's vocals. It charted in the UK artistry. Haley is known for his deep melodic vocals, with music often described as a mix between rapping and R&B and rapping, and his vocal range between tenor and baritone, which said he was influenced by the gospel music he performed in the church choir as a child, as well as soul music he listened to as much as a child. He cited Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, and Maurice White of Earth, Wind, and Fire as some of the biggest musical influences. Haley is considered to be the inventor of gangster singing, a singing style that blends R&B and soul vocals with gangster rap lyrics. This style is heavily influenced by urban culture and used by R. Kelly and Chris Brown. We ain't gonna look at the legal issues, but Haley suffered extremes from alcoholism to a point to where he usually needed a bottle of Hennessy beside and hospitalized a strain. Essentially, smoked cannabis in 2006. Haley involved in traffic collision that may have exacerbated his health issues. But on March 15, 2011, 2 years and 4 months after his second stroke, Haley died in Long Beach at the age of 41 due to complications of 2 strokes, including congestive heart failure. He was interred in Long Beach Air Force Lawn Memorial Park. After a ceremony attended at 101,000 people in 2020, he received a new headstone. Personal life. Haley had 9 children and died without a will and testament. After his death, his children followed his estate in the Granite with his grandmother, Ruth Holmes, and Haley's wife, Latoya Calvert, to whom Haley was married to for only 19 days. In 2008, before the divorce was filed but never finalized. However, since Calvert was legally married to Haley, at the time of the death, he was entitled to a portion of his estate. His estate, in estimate, would be worth $2.7 million. His music catalog was worth $4 million. After Haley died at his home in Panama, California, went into foreclosure. He had not made payments since December 2010. He owed $144,000 in taxes at the time of death. Discography. Main articles: Nate Dogg discography. Also 213 discography. Studio albums: G-Funk Classics Volume 1, 1997. G-Funk's Classic Volume 2, 1998. Music and Me, 2001. Nate Dogg, 2003. Collaborative albums: The Hard Way with 213 in 2004. Filmography: 101, 2002. Doggy Fizzle, Telefizzle, 2002, 2003. Head of State, 2003. The Boondocks, 2008. You know, just mad because you tell need to interject. Category: Song Year Results. Best Rap / Song Collaboration with Eminem, Shake That, 2007, nominated. Best Rap Song Collaboration with Ludacris, Eric Cole, 2002, nominated. Best Rap Performance by Duo or Group, uncredited, with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Next Episode, 2001, nominated. Best Rap Performance by Duo or Group with Warren G. Regulate, 1995, nominated. So that's the story of Nate Dogg. May you rest in peace. This coming for you. May you rest in peace. We coming for you with the knowledge. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Jonah chapter 1, Mark chapter 2, Ephesians chapter 3, and Revelation chapter 1. Find the outro. There we go. And this is a wrap.